Hi and welcome to Making Home, where we take a family home and renovate it to create a beautiful modern classic farmhouse.
We're so excited to share it with you, and today it's all about the bathrooms.
Welcome to Making Home. So when it came to the bathrooms in this house, we had three main things that we needed to work with. Both of them were internal bathrooms, so there was no natural light. So what Liz and I did was we made sure that we were adding lots of visual interest. We kept everything light and bright with all of our tile selections, our colour selections and our finishes.
And the third thing was we wanted to keep them looking similar, but still a little bit different to keep some interest.
I think that's one of the most important things when you are renovating is it's not just about the aesthetic, it's not just about how it looks. I think what you need to think about first and foremost, particularly with bathrooms, is that they're going to be used every single day. So you want to make sure that they deliver when it comes to functionality. Prior to the renovation, the master bedroom didn't actually have an ensuite, so it was really important to us to add this in, again, to make that really work for the owners of the home. We had a tight little envelope to work within, and we couldn't get the 2.7 ceilings that we had in the other bathroom. But what we've done to create that visual height is we've put the James Hardie Axon cladding. They come in 1200 wide sheets. You can get the full height of the room. And because they're an exterior product, they work beautifully in a bathroom. You just paint them and then they are going to deliver for years to come. And then the other thing we've done with the tiling is we've run those up the wall as well. We've taken all of the subway tiles up the wall. So the eye really is drawn right up to the ceiling.
So this creates a really great foundation. It's all quite tonal, it blends really nicely together. And then what you can do is bring through that little bit of glitz and glam with your accessories. So this creates a really fantastic foundation for you, and it sticks with that classic style. So you're looking at something here that won't be out of fashion, it won't date, quite elegant and luxurious.
So I love the colour palette that we chose in this bathroom. We started with a beautiful herringbone tile on the floor in a marble, and then to keep the modern look, we actually used subway marble tiles up the wall.
And then what I loved is we actually continued those subways, but we switched to a beautiful soft blue. So when we were constructing this shower, I actually got the builders to put this little niche in down the bottom, and none of them could figure out what it was for. They wondered why it was so low until I showed them. It's for shaving your legs.
We wanted to make it a little bit different to the guest bathroom, so we decided to use cooler tones throughout with this beautiful brushed nickel tapware. So we used it through with the tapware, the heated towel rail, with the lighting, and also with the shower head.
So in that bathroom, we picked up on that kind of antique silver light. I love how that's created that little nook, and that's tied back to the brushed nickel tapware.
It feels very classic, but still modern and nice and soft. So to offset the tiles and all the straight lines, we wanted to soften up the bathroom a little bit with the rounded glass on the shower screen and also the beautiful rounded mirrors. They were all off the shelf, so really good on the pocket, which is what you need to look out for in renovations. And they just look beautiful finished in the bathroom.
We chose the underfloor heating that goes in when the screed is going down, and then the tiles go over on top. It's got a touchpad in the vanity, which means that you can dial it up, dial it down, depending on the day. Obviously in winter you're going to have it a little bit warmer than you are in summertime. But the other thing that I love about underfloor heating is not just that it feels beautiful, but it actually does a really good job of keeping everything really dry. So the bathroom dries out really quickly, which means that you're going to have nowhere near as much mold as you normally would, particularly in an internal bathroom where there's not a lot of ventilation. So the guest bathroom. I love this bathroom. I think it's actually my favourite bathroom.
I love
in the house.
it too.
Do you remember the story? So the story with this guest bathroom was that originally it was meant to start life as just a powder room. So when people came over for dinner, they could nip in there to go to the toilet. But then we actually realised that these are the stairs that go up to the second floor. And originally the bathroom was going to finish here, but we realised if we tucked the shower in underneath the bulkhead, we've gotten ourselves an entire shower cubicle. And then for continuity, we've tiled all the way up to the ceiling. So it's creating a beautiful little shower cubicle, and it's made this from a powder room into a full guest bathroom.
So we decided to choose these copper taps, which are the heroes of this bathroom. The combination of the copper with the white and the blue really sets off the space. It's a really nice contrast between all the colours. Because this bathroom sits so close to the front of the house, it really brings in the copper gutters that we've got out the front as well. So it's tying that outside in, which is really important when you're thinking about the home.
And then what we've done too is we have got a whole wall, which I just love. I love being in this bathroom. I look in the mirror and think, what a beautiful view. And I don't mean me. We've got a whole wall of beautiful wallpaper. It's rich navy, it's rich indigo, it's got a beautiful pale blue in there as well. And that is literally something to see.
Initially, I wasn't sure about it, but it looks so beautiful in this room and it really makes the bathroom sing, gives it character and some personality. And we love the way that we've taken it from the floor all the way up to the roof. So it really draws your eyes up and it makes the space feel a lot bigger.
I think it does, and we've returned it around too, so it actually frames the doorway. So as you look back out into the house, you can see the monkeys framing the door out. One thing that I love to do, which adds another layer of detail, is to spend some time on the doors and also the skirting boards. So these ones have got this beautiful architectural detail. These are MDF doors with a timber veneer over the top, which gives us that nice wood grain. And you kind of walk in and you think, why does this room feel so resolved, so finished? And then you think, you know what, it's just in the little details. When it came to the tiles, we did almost everything the same as the master ensuite, but we made a few little changes. So we still use that marble herringbone on the floor, which I love. Then we ran up to the shelf in the shower with the marble subways.
Yes. On the walls, we chose a white Kit Kat tile, so slightly different to the master ensuite. The white tiles make the room feel bigger because of their light colour, but also those vertical lines as well. And I really love the way the tiles and the wallpaper really draw your eyes up and make the room feel a lot bigger than what it is. I was a bit worried at first that this would be a bit of a pokey room looking at the plans, but because of the height and the fact that we have brought the tiles floor to ceiling, it just makes the room feel so big. But then the white and the wallpaper just feel so warm.
I think that's the thing about this renovation is we did not have millions of dollars to spend. We certainly were on the strictest budget. We were doing it at the worst time when everything was costing a fortune. So we had to be really, really clever, really savvy. I mean, we had to think a lot. We had to work quite hard to make it all to get it all to come together. Yes. But I'm really proud of what we've done.